Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Luthais, and yes, this is the next part of the interactive pro guide for Scum. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the last kill box that I did. I could have focused on the two single bronze locks, because if you guys saw how long it took me to do the two double bronze locks, you guys would understand that I probably had enough time to do the two single bronze locks, or at least one of them, and then keep the silver for the last lock, since I don't have a respirator. But if you just want a quick crash course on the kill box, it has one double bronze lock, okay, that doesn't shock you. Then it has two single bronze locks that do shock you, one silver lock that shocks you, and one gold lock that shocks you. I am not sure what happened with when I saw two golden locks on one gate. I have no idea what happened there, but it's supposed to only be one golden lock. Okay, so near the end of this interactive pro guide, when I have about 5 to 10 gloves, rubber gloves, okay, we will do a kill box completely. I'll definitely be able to do all the bronze and the silver. I'm not sure about the gold. The gold will be luck based, basically. Okay, but I'll show you guys how to do a kill box when I'm prepared for a kill box. Now, when you're geared and a badass like we are at the moment, then you can start swapping your gear. So you can see now our M16 has got this weapon ghillie suit on. You can put this basically on any weapon, okay, or any rifle. And then because you've got different attachments, what you can do now is I can remove the suppressor by pressing the suppressor quick slot, and then I can add like a bayonet. The one thing that's there on 4, you can add that, okay. But I tested it at the previous bunker that we were, didn't realize that my backpack was full, so when I swapped it, it didn't go back into my inventory. So yeah, that was quite sad. As you can see, the suppressor is going back to my backpack, so we just didn't have enough space in our inventory for the bayonet to go back. But now I can switch between the bayonet. So I would press 4 now to put on the bayonet, and then I press 4 again to take off the bayonet and just add the suppressor again. Then I've got the just want to make sure, yeah, it's the OPK sight. Okay, so I can press the OPK sight on the hot slot, or on the hot bar, and then I can press the 4x scope, okay, the ACOG scope. And then I can press the ACOG scope again and press the OPK sight. Okay, so you want to start using your hot bar when you've got attachments like these. And you can even add a hunting scope to the hot bar, so that you can swap between a sight, ACOG, and a hunting scope, depending on how far your targets are. And then before we go in my personal opinion, the C4 bunker is by far the biggest bunker in the game. If any of you have been to the new bunkers, or you feel there's any bunker that's bigger than the C2 bunker, let me know. But a C2 bunker is really, really great if you want to get to 3 armories very, very fast. Which I'm going to show you now. I'm going to go into the bunker and I'm going to show you exactly how long it takes me to get to all 3 armories. And since we have got bobby pins with us, and we've got screwdrivers, we can loot those 3 armories very, very quickly, see what we get there. But when extra tip that I want to give you guys, if you build a base, like if there's a server wipe or anything like that, then building your base in this area is good for great loot, because you're covering the dam, you're covering the prison, you're covering the best bunker. You've got another bunker, you've got the airfield, okay, you've got the building parts here, you've got the building parts. Okay, this is a bit far and this is a bit far, okay, but at least it's not too far. So this is a military place. If you want to focus on military loot, this is where you build your base. Okay, if you want to focus on just a jack of all trades, this is where you want to build your base, because then you're relatively close to everything. And then if any airdrop lands, you just have to go 2.5 sectors to any single cargo drop that happens. If you're here and a cargo drop lands here, you have to go through 5 sectors. Okay, but when you build your base here, doesn't matter where the airdrop lands, you only have to drive 2 sectors. So this is a jack of all trades. Building your base here is a great place for good loot and so that you're left alone most of the time. Building your base on a little island like this is I want to be left alone completely. And then if you build your base here, you're going to get hot, so you need a good source of water, like a well or a water catcher, okay? You can't really depend on the ocean, so you want to build a well or a water catcher in your base. If you build your base here, you'll never worry about water. And as soon as you've got a fishing rod, you never have to worry about fish, because you can catch a ton of fish, put it in your base, and then you just chop that fish up whenever you want food. Okay, and then you can always come to the sardine or the fish factory to get a bunch of sardines, cans of sardines, and that will last you a long time. But this is a cold area. It's where you can have all your gear that gives you max amount of space without any negative effects. Okay, when you're here, you have to wear very little clothing, otherwise you're going to overheat all the time, and this is just a nice balance zone. And then if you've got a great PC and you're a pro, then this is of course a great sector to be in, because you can loot the big city repeatedly and get back to your base very easily. You can loot the best place in the game very, very easily. You've got a dam. So this is also a very, very good place. This is a nice place if you want to be left alone, and this is a nice place if you want to be left alone because there aren't a lot of points of interest. But this is a nice place to be left alone because people need a boat to get here, so you're not going to run into people a lot, and it's got a bunker and it's got a town, which will give you most of the loot that you need. And then you can just take a boat, loot the motocross track, because the motocross track has got the most amount of vehicle repair shops. Okay, so you're going to get great loot there with like screwdrivers and toolboxes and batteries and gas canisters and everything that vehicle repair shops normally gives you. And vehicle repair kits, it's going to give you a ton. Although when you're living here, you're not really going to worry about vehicle repair kits. And then you can go to the naval base fairly easily. So whenever a server wipes, don't look at what's the most comfortable place to build your base. Look at what kind of player you are, and then build your base accordingly. There's a ton of caves on the map as well. So if you're just a pure survivor kind of person and you don't want anyone to really see your base in the open, then close off a cave. Okay, there's a ton of caves. A lot of the caves are massive. I know a few players that have built beautiful cave bases, which is very, very well protected. And basically people have only got one way to get into your base. Okay, so you don't have to build walls all around your base. So it's almost like a house, just a hidden house. And yeah, it's a good option. Okay, so we're at 8 minutes. Let's get into the bunker now, because at this stage you've got loot. Okay, so now you want to do focus looting. So the first focus looting that we're going to do is the biggest bunker. Okay, and the reason for that is we need ammo and stuff like that, so we're going to get into the armory quite quickly. So all I'm going to do now is look at my metabolism. Water's fine, so all I need to do is take about 2 drinks here. This is what you do when you run to a location, because 2 drinks gives you 750, and when you sprint you don't usually use more than 500 milliliters. And then as you're running, you'll come across grasshoppers and lava in the logs, okay? And if you eat both of these, it will give you about 1,300, 1,600, yeah. So the larva gives you 900 calories, and the grasshopper gives you 750 calories, okay? So the larva is actually a bit better for calories, but as long as this is in my system, I'm gaining energy, okay? Or you can just eat 1 larva of 900 to sustain your energy if you want to keep your energy below 50% because you're trying to build dexterity. Okay, so yeah, we're freezing here. So I think it's time to go in. I'm going to wait for this guy quickly. So this is always the entrance that I take. And it's quite an easy entrance. Just want to jog. Okay. And then I run. And there we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now I'm going to take my pistol because my pistol's got a flashlight. Just save my bullets. You can loot all of this, guys. I'm just going to give you the fastest route to the armory. Okay? You take a straight path. You keep to the left-hand wall. Then you're going to go up the stairs. You can close the doors behind you to be safe. You go up the stairs. Okay? And this is where you want to be. So the first location for the armory is just around the corner. Holy moly, did you give me a fright. Okay? So just around the corner. Here's the first armory. So we go in here. I think I brought one bundle. Yeah, we uncraft this. And now we're just gonna craft 12 lockpicks quickly. We're gonna craft Alt C. Okay, so I added the lockpick, 20 lockpicks to my inventory. You always want to put the light items in your clothing so that you've got space for the heavy items, okay, in your backpack. Okay, so we're going to start from the side here. Lockpick this quickly. Okay, so we start from one side. Binoculars, don't really like it. The gun, I can use it for a repair kit, okay, to repair the other guns that I get. And just loot everything. I'm definitely looking for .45 ammo. I'm running out of .45 ammo. I can craft it, but I mean, this is why we're doing these loot routes now. So we don't need to craft things. Got another magazine there. I don't really need that. And I picked up, in the other bunker, I picked up more ammo for my rifle. So I can just load that quickly. Okay, so now we've got roughly 120 rounds for our rifle, guys. So if we meet a clan, we just put our gun on auto, okay, and fire like a crazy person. Okay, so that's the first one. The second one will be there, but we have to go in here because this is where the other one is. So here's the other armory. Again, we're just going to repeat the steps quickly. Okay, head again. Scan it from the one side. It's fine, I don't really need it. The magazine is great. Bands, don't really need it. That I can use for a repair kit for my gun. .45 ammo. That's great. So I'm gonna load that. So long. It's armor piercing, which is fantastic. I'm looking for ammo boxes. Ammo boxes always gives you the maximum amount of bullets, and they're always 100% durability, which is absolutely great. Again, just taking it from one side so that we know we're not missing anything. Okay, we don't have to come back because we looted it in a perfect circle. Construction gloves, no thanks. Nice magazine there. Okay. And here we go with the third one. So the third one is right here. There we go. And that's how fast it is to get to 3 armories. Okay, so again, start from the one side. That's a very, very nice holster. Definitely want that one. Just repair it. My gun in, great. Okay. So that's the 3 armories, guys. And then, of course, there's food and drinks and water and everything you need right here. Okay, so I'm just gonna loot this bunker really, really quickly, and I'll be back with you guys now. You can see this is more or less the loot that we have. Okay, got quite a bit of space still. So let's see if we come out with anything interesting here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what we have. I got the Bushman knife, which is one of my favorites. Okay, repair kit. Got quite a few bullets here. Okay, for the SVD and the AKS. The big room, the massive room, those little boxes, the little metal boxes and cardboard boxes are very, very good for ammo boxes and loose ammo like this. But the reason I like an ammo box, you can see here, I'm only getting like 8 out of 20, 9 out of 30. But if I get an ammo box, it's always at 100% and gives me 30 bullets, okay? Which is big, 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 big. Again, more magazines, got the flashlight, got buckshot ammo as well, got bandages, got painkillers. Painkillers is really, really important. So what I'm going to do now is add this to the quick slot as well. Okay, because painkillers is really important. If you get hurt and you can't walk anymore, then it will enable you to jog and run again. Puppets that hit me a few times inside, but don't really care. As you guys can see, I'm close to the dam here, so I'm just gonna make my way through here. And yeah, waiting in these reeds is extremely nice. So yes, and we got rubber bands, we got another needle. I must say the medical officers are really, really good for needles. Like looting a bunker completely is extremely important, guys, so that you can take mental notes of where you get what. Okay, a lot of the times it's random, but if you take those mental notes, you can loot a lot faster. We got padlocks. I'll definitely be able to make the 3 silver locks. And then yeah, we only need the 3 silver locks on the base. So in any case, this wasn't too long. If you guys enjoyed this video, do me a favor and smash that like button. If you've got any questions, leave it down in the comments below. And yes, if you want to see the rest of this interactive pro guide where things are just going to get more and more exciting, more informative, hit the subscribe button, guys, and that bell button to be notified of future videos. Hope you guys have an awesome day. See you guys next time. Cheers.